Right, looking at some dry mix materials. That stuff is crushed fennel, then we're looking at turmeric, then crushed black pepper, then curry powder, okay, and then we've got chili powder, garlic powder and sea salt, okay, and there will be betaine and a few other things in there too. Right, you can add all kinds of things in this base mix, desiccated coconut, you can add sesame seeds, and I really like using trill, okay, a long forgotten ingredient, but guess what, listen to what's in it, okay. There's a logical reason why you use everything in your bait, because you want to impact on those fish internally, you want to impact on their senses in every simultaneous way as powerfully as possible to make them feed, and in theory anyway, you want to make them as energetic as possible, okay. It's basically what this is about. So to provide energy, which can come from all kinds of sources, not just carbohydrates, starches, okay. In trill you've got seeds, cereals, minerals, okay, which will turn fish off, milk and milk derivatives, vegetable protein extracts, and algae, okay, extremely nutritional, oils and fats, again very, very essential, egg and egg derivatives. So this stuff, trill, long forgotten, don't overlook it. Right, what we're going to do is make a small base mix for 1 or 2 eggs, because when you first make a bait you don't want to test it on loads and loads of using loads of materials, because you could be wasting your money. You want to test things. So write down everything you do, all the levels, all the amounts. Your bait doesn't have to be complex, it could be just 2 ingredients and a liquid. That's it. Okay. So I guess what I'm going to do now is have a go. This is estimated, okay, for 1 to 2 egg mix. These little bits here. So what I'm going to do, swap these over. Very easy to do. I'm going to chuck these in here. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit of this coconut in, and a little bit of sesame seed. Okay. So it's all just testing at the moment. There we go. Like a lot of seeds in the bait, they're great carriers of soluble materials. Okay, these are just some of the bioactive factors in there. Okay, here we go. So what we've got here is a few extracts, bioactive stuff to hit the fish internally. Now we're going to do some more. Right. This stuff really does matter. It's calcium caseinate. Alright, this is part of the nutritional stimulation you're going to put into your bait. It's really powerful. It's a great binder, soluble binder. All this that I'm going to put in now is soluble. Okay, just going to go overboard with this. This is whey protein powder. Okay, very highly soluble, extremely good quality protein. Okay, and I'm going to bring in a few other things. So, spirulina powder, extremely potent, right? Great stuff. Just to demonstrate, this stuff is greenlit mussel extract. It's really good. I'd put as much of that in as you possibly can. It's really good. Right, talking about beat, we'll be beating the eggs in a moment. Boys like getting a bit of energy in the bait making, because it makes you work quicker, makes you more efficient. Okay, so I guess what I'm going to do now is just put this stuff in my mixing pot, which happens to be a bodybuilding powder pot. I'll just do that. Okay, some people might prefer to use lactalbumin, so here we go. Again, it's extremely potent stuff, very, very soluble protein, and a very proven big fish ingredient. So I'm going to put some of that in. Excellent binder as well. And I guess some people seem to want to have to use fish meals, so that's what I'm going to use here as well in this. So this is LT94, extremely digestible, soluble fish meal. I know all these ingredients, additives for catch fish. A lot of it is in the ratios that you use, but this is just for demonstration purposes, okay? You can make many, many recipes using just these materials in different levels. So, all I'm going to do is put the lid on this, give it a shake. Again, you really shake this very, very thoroughly. I know some bait companies on the smaller scale use concrete mixers, but I'll tell you now, some of the things these bait companies use you need to have certification for, and masks and all kinds of things, because they often use strong acids in concentrations. Now that's a clue about how you want your baits to act in the water. Right, so this, let's move this here so you can see what I'm dealing with. Right, so that's your powder. What we're going to do now is move on to the liquid.